Alright, let's just do a very quick breakdown of Moving Castle. So, starting out, we have the intro, which everybody likes, apparently. So, just to break this down a little bit, basically it starts with the piano thing. Very depressed. I think I use a couple layers here. Nope, only one layer. Imageer. Pad. That's more synthy bass. I think I use a couple things here. Yeah. 2 layers. Iris and DX7. The little vocal chops are just me. So that is just from another track of mine. Oh. Then I just process them. Did all kinds of weird, crazy shit with them. Little risers. So they just speed up over time and decrease in velocity. That kind of stuff. There's like that all over. They're more scattered about, though. Then there's a little lead layer where I did some faceplant stuff. So I can't exactly remember how I made this sample. I think it's just the piano rendered out. Let's see. And I think I just edited it in it's a piano. And I think it's just this. And I used a little trick I learned. I don't know if I have the Edison still. This is not the right Edison. I think this is it. I think this is a different version, but I think what I did was if you click on denoise it and acquire the noise profile, then you do this little kind of thing going on with it. Adjust these and just play with it. You get this really watery sound. And I stuck that into a faceplant on the granular. Yep. So I just automated a macro where that is controlling 2 things, the grain amount and the chord range. So it's adding more harmonics on octaves and stuff like that, so it's more shimmery. Hear that shimmer there. I did some lead layers too, like some more acoustic stuff. Yep, and and some wind chimes, effects, some stuff that my friend gave me, some stuff I rendered out on effects. Yep, all kinds of stuff, and it goes down into a little brick section that I actually slowly drop the tempo. And I did that just because I kind of wanted the course to not really be predictable where it is. So a little bit built up there. I used a little menu sample from Kingdom Hearts. Little cool thing there. So let's go move on to the chorus. So we have this little lead layer. So this is a sample from, I think this is a Fritz sample, if I believe. It has this really weird edit sound. Let me move some of the effects off of it. Quite a big effect chain here. Kind of wanted to like be this really distorted lead thing, but having some more like other tones to it. But I chopped it up. And also, I think it's an octave up higher too. Yeah, it's up there. Yep. And then start the saw stacks. Saw stacks are pretty cool. They're pretty much like any other EDM saw stack. But there are those Gigasaws things I made from that one tutorial. Go look it up. It's on my channel somewhere. There's actually 2 instances of it, I think. Yep. And it's just doing a simple, just pattern. Something like pumping and stuff like that. Bass, really, really simple. Pretty much the same exact preset I use in every single one of my tracks. Analog, bass. Added some other harmonics, a 3rd harmonic and a 4th harmonic, and distorted them with some noise to automate the bottom one to get some randomness to it. Yep, that's pretty much it. Other interesting things. Drums. Drums are just simple percussion stuff. And then we move on to a different pattern with the lead, and we also send it up an octave. Bring back the vocal chop. Also automate the formant and a cutoff. Also did some other stuff to the main lead. I think I used some Bit Crush. And I basically create sweeps with bit crushing. That kind of stuff. And that's pretty much it. The drops are very simple. I had a ride for drums. We move on to the little break. And I actually played a thing myself with a mod wheel and just, you know. Yep. And we have another little glitch, sample chop pattern, I guess. I actually pulled this from another project. This is a virtual right loop I found. Some piano, more pads with it. You know, back some more vocal chops too. Going on with this, yep. Then we do like a 2-bar break before we enter the next section. It's also some fills. Yeah. And this one's a little more interesting. So I took another vocal from another song and okay. And percussion fills at the beginning here. I do a little thing towards the middle half. So I just take a drum pad thing, just delayed one, and just slightly off time, so it add more interesting bit to it, and I just add another Kingdom Hearts sample there. The chords are actually different from the first chorus. They're a set of Spire with Nexus. Like little percussion things going on with this one, just with the chorus pitch and interesting sounding thing. More fills. We add a bunch of effects to this. Kind of changing the LFO rates as well. Kind of chaotic. And then we go back to the original pattern, but we kind of build with it. And I think these are also don't have the LFO. Yeah, they're not mapped to anything right now. The thing I do, I continuously just variate the vocal chops throughout the entire track. Just adds randomness and stuff like that. We go back to the original pattern of the chords, and we kind of just play this section again. Also add a piano layer to this part too. Yep. Going out to the outro, I kind of do this little weird 8-bar, basically 8-bar thing where I kind of teasing something, and I go back to kind of like that midsection, but a little more chaotic sounding here. One final triumphant outro, you know. Some layers to this is I'm not even sure where I get the sample from, but I think it's a lot of it's just processing. Bi-mono, chroma, bit crushing, that kind of stuff. As well as bringing that back, little beginning section. I think it's different actually. Yeah, it's different. And chords. Wind chime, a reverse wind chime actually. Back to that original lead. I've actually changed up the lead too. Yeah, some of them are different. And this pattern. That little thing I was showing earlier, this one eventually builds here. And basically creates our outro. Yep. I should probably show off the macros, what they're doing. This one is just changing grains. This one is changing the length of the grain, but modulating this little thing that rises with it. And this thing just controls numerous things like reverse amount. And just, it's like a constant like rising action granular thing. Yeah. And some more just music box, of course. And one final Kingdom Hearts sample. That back button thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Any other questions I could probably give you, just leave them down in the comment, whatever. Yeah. Alright, see you in the next one.